Oh my god! Is that Merm? Is that the Mero Umiko? Oh my god, hi! Well, hello! Hi. Oh, hamneda! I'm dying. We are in fact doing a censored stream. Imagine if I where is it? If I boop. Oh. Boop. Ah. I wonder what that was. You should have been paying attention. Oh shit. Don't do it! Don't pause it! Ah! It's okay. Wait, you can pause my stream? It's fine. Ow. Whether I will be streaming for a long time or not tonight depends on the storm. There's a pretty big storm happening right now. And I don't know how secure power and electricity here is in my new apartment. So if the shit starts surging, if lights start fluctuating, I'm gonna dip out and, you know, be safe. I have my stuff charging. I should be good. All is well. Today is just honestly a work stream. And if what's happening? Oh, we have a big storm in my area. Really big thunderstorm. And yet it's still like it's still almost 30 degrees, which is insane. I'm also eating dinner right now, so I apologize in advance. 33? What the hell? You paused it? You like it so far? like what you see? No comment. Oh, he hates it. Let's see how. Okay, I'm scrapping the project. It's over, guys. It's so bad. Delete everything. It's gone now. No more voice pack. It's over. Wait, do you actually not like it? Honest comments. Can I also say this so far? Can I do it like, why aren't there any pages? Oh. 29 pages. Hi. My evening's been pretty okay so far. I got home at 4:30. I made dinner, did some laundry, did some cleaning. Now I'm here. Writing a voice pack for you ungrateful fucks! Sorry. You know what I realized? I realized that voice packs are kind of such a big gamble. Because it's like... well, primarily, the funds that you spend on it goes into one supporting the creators, right? But then also, you don't really know whether you'll like it or not. Like, can you imagine if I drop this and it's like, holy shit, it's like an hour to 2 hours long. I charge you like $30 to $50 for it, and then you'll be like, I spent $30 to $50 for fucking nothing. You didn't like it, and you wasted $30 to $50. Can you imagine? Obviously, I will not charge you $30 to $50 for a voice pack. I ain't much for you to be spending that much. Ideally, your fans would be happy to just hear your voice. Well, that's ideally. I feel like I yap too much on stream, and it kind of cheapens the experience, no? You hear me way too much. Yep. Also, what you read is not even like a 16th of what I've written so far. This is a long-ass script. And it's probably gonna be bad. This is my first time This is my first time doing it. That's what we're here for. Well, is this a voice pack or a novel? Both. Listen, I had an idea and I really wanted to execute it. I really wanted to. Whether it goes well or not, and whether you buy it or not, I don't give a shit. Please buy it. Please buy it. I will give a heads up. I know this looks, or it is, it's not that it looks very long. It is very long. The heads up is that I am still charging the same price as my coffee date with Mero voice pack, which is, I believe, $12. But it's gonna be a pay what you can. So it's like the minimum pay is the minimum I said it right the first time. Why am I struggling? Pay is $12, and then however much you want to pay on top of that is completely up to you. It's likely gonna be at least 30 minutes of audio, maybe more. So yeah. Also, as for the difference from stream, I think voice pack Mero is nicer to us. Am I mean? Are you saying I'm mean? What? Am I a meanie? Good, you deserve it. You deserve it. That's good. That's a good thing. Good job. Good job. Not enough to be a good S? I don't think I can be an S. I don't think I have it in me to be an S. I'm M for Meta! It's just the end of that study voice pack couldn't be nice. Man, it could be. Technically. Technicality-wise. And masochism? No! Just Meta! Do I seem like a masochist to you? Do I seem like an M to you? Let's be so for real. What do you mean? What do you mean, yes? We're Asian, we need to be a little masochistic to exist. You know what? You know what? You're right. I guess. I believe my Fifth Amendment right. No! I'm in Canada! It doesn't count! Your amendments don't count! It doesn't count! When in Rome! They say people are the opposite. Excuse me. They say people are the opposite in the bedroom from how they normally are, so yes. So does that mean because you're calling me an M now, I'm an S in the bedroom? Something's not adding up. Something don't seem right. I'm an S now? And I'm an M in the bedroom? I wouldn't know, I'm a jellyfish. I'm just a fish, I'm an F. I started the worst possible thing. You're Filipino, you got it. Man! Hi! Hi! That means you like girls? Well, I need to find that. I need to find the meme. There's this one like TikTok that I really like. Where it's like where it's like, how do you know you're gay? And this one like guy with like nose piercings and shit, and like colored hair. He goes, "You like boys? You like boys?" And it's so funny. The way he did it is so funny. You like boys? She's M in both? I'm Mero in both. I'm Mero. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this voice pack is turning out to be really, really long. But I don't think it's fair to price it any more than 12. Because one, I have some audiences that are not in the West, so currency-wise, I want to be kind of fair and make it affordable. It will be a pay-what-you-can voice pack, and there will be a trailer, kind of like a taste tester, so that you know what you're getting into if you want to pay however much you want to pay. I do appreciate it if you wanna top it up and sweeten the deal a little bit. It is very nice support for the channel. That's kind of what this big voice pack is for, to garner more support for future projects, because there are a lot coming. I actually was able to commission some art pieces yesterday for thumbnails, for one thumbnail art for more study work streams, because I think that's gonna be happening a lot, all things considered. And I'm working on two music videos right now. One, I'm waiting for Rias to finish mixing it. And then the other one is in the middle of getting recorded. Excuse me. But I have the art prepped and ready, and then after that, it's just paying for music videos. But the money is not, like, voice pack monies is not going into that stuff. Voice pack monies is going into collab projects, and there are some pretty big ones in the very near future. So yes, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Anyway, makes me think of the popsicle meme from forever ago, where a guy goes full hog on it, and the girl's just like, "Damn, full hog is a funny statement, like a funny way to say it." Methinks. That's just me though. I don't know. Full hog. Crazy. Okay, anyway, how is everybody? How's your day so far? How you doing? Gonna be big metal mode. Oh, maybe not too big. How's everybody doing? It was hot and I melt. Yeah, it's really warm. Currently in the midst of a heat wave. Yeah. Oh, I think it stopped raining. Hold on. Oh, it did. That's good. That's good. So I guess that means my stream isn't gonna get cut off, which is always good. It is pretty hot today. As you know, or may not know, I usually walk to work. I have a 20-minute walk to work, to and from work to the bus stop. And I was walking earlier, and it was really windy, but it was also really sunny. And I was like, damn, all the efforts I've paid staying indoors and trying to not get brown just disappeared. I immediately got tanned. She's Filipino again, chat. Her ancestors called her back. It's horrible. Sorry. Work lurking? I hope work's going okay. I'm also working a lot. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna up my sense, like my mic sense, so that you guys can hear the typing and turn it into a nice little typing stream. Because I actually really want to lock in. I started stream pretty early today. Typically I would start it at like 7 or 8 or even 9. But I have so much shit that I need to do. I gotta do some stuff. It's funny how I'm mixed Korean, but my grandpa's side are all mega tanned. If I go swimming in the summer, I become a completely different person. That's really funny, actually. I'm like, see, in my brain, I feel like if you have darker skin and it's supposed to be like protection from the sun, you should not tan as easily as you're able to. And yet, I tan. I freaking tan. Like, I spend a single day out on the beach. I come back. She's like, huh? Who are you? That's not the Mero I know. Hold on, hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I saw some flashing lights outside my door and I was worried whether that was like my electricity fluctuating or if it was just the lightning. I couldn't tell. I only have like a small slit in the door right now. I think we're okay. Hi, Momo. You're not allowed inside. Sorry, buddy. It's too warm in here. Okay. It has been 1 second. And now I'm back. I almost accidentally banned you. My bad, OG. Wow. Water break. Okay. I'm gonna lock in. And we all need to lock in. If you're working, lock the frick in. Hi, Moku. Lock the frick in. I wanna reread what I've done so far and revise. I'm hoping to finish the whole thing tonight. Is that possible? No. But I'll do my best. Cause tomorrow, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you've seen, I do have some streams scheduled for the coming days. So tomorrow I stream at 9 PM EST. There's a game called Tokatonton. And I think it's like you're like a blacksmith. And there's lore, and it's a really cool pixel art game. I know you can't see my censored screen. It's fine. It's implied. It's implied! Look, that's so cool! Wow! It's implied! You see this pink blob? That's metal! You see this other pink blob? That's metal! I can't believe the Umiko channel is so lewd that it has to be. Yeah! Yeah! You see this? That's me! This is me! You see? Oh, I hear myself. Oh, ew. Oh! Oh, quadruple metal! So many medals! Wah, 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 wah. This looks so stupid. Metalception, yeah! Maybe this... What? Why do we have to protect stream from the metal? Wait, is metal dangerous for the peoples? Metal is not dangerous. So many angels, yeah. I like metal number 3. What about metal number 1? What about me? What the hell, eh? It's like you guys hate me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Actually crazy. In fact, rude. A little rude. Just a tiny bit rude. I feel bad for Middle 4 who's delayed by 20 seconds in the past. She's stuck in the abyss. I'm stuck in the abyss! Wah, 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 wah. Like a never-ending piss. Okay. Lock in! Lock in! I wish I had my old Pomodoro timer. Unfortunately, I don't. Wait. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. Because I think I will be doing quite a lot of like work streams in the future. Just because like there's so many projects. So many projects happening. And like I don't really have time to do all that and stream at the same time. Like just be streaming games and stuff. We are playing games though. This week I'm streaming games. Blah. Blah. So it's gonna be great. You guys are gonna watch, right? I kinda miss having people come to my streams, like a lot of them. I miss having people like flood. I'm gonna hustle, I promise. We're gonna make metal famous! Maybe not famous, but decently known by a moderately populated general audience. Yeah? Yeah! Yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm fine with more OL Metal streams where she works. Where she's locked in. But OL Metal streams are like quiet though, no? And I feel like in this particular kind of stream where I'm like locked in, I don't really talk much. Get rid of the pigtails for now. The ponytails, the pigtails. Micro celebrity! What counts as a micro celebrity? How many fans do you need to be a micro celebrity? You generally need 10,000 to 100,000 followers. Guys, it is now the road to 10K. By the time I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm killing myself. That is my peak. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Hi. Take it back now, y'all. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. I'm a super alcoholic. Well, stop it. That's bad for you. If you're a super alcoholic, you're not gonna live very long because it ruptures your liver. And if it ruptures your liver, how are you gonna watch even more metal streams? It's not okay. Stop it. Livers grow back. Did you guys know nipples grow back? You might spam? That's fine. Did you know that human nipples can actually regenerate? Not personal experience. So I have a cousin. I have a cousin. He got in a motorcycle accident when he was younger, and he kind of skidded across the road on his tummy. So the biggest damage was like, I think, on his upper left torso. So his these noises are scaring me. So his left nipple got scraped off and he was in a lot of pain. But it grew back. And then and when he was in the hospital for it, his doctor was like, "Oh, you're fine. You're not gonna be a one nipple man. It goes back." And we're all like, "What?" But yeah, they grow back, apparently. Like a fingernail. But not. Like your hair. Like your skin. Yeah, not a new tooth, a new nipple. I think he did lose a tooth to it. I don't remember. I don't know if this information is a positive or negative. The more you know. You know? Yeah. Also, I do have I actually made the thumbnail for this already. It's a good thing it's pixelated. Actually, I'm not gonna show you. You already saw like a tiny little bit of the thing. I'm not gonna show you. It's a secret. Learning to tuck and roll is a good skill to have. I think the issue is like if you're I've been in a motorcycle accident. Like back in my province, I was like driving around town plaza, like the town plaza, to learn how to ride a motorbike. And then the back of my, like the back wheel hit a pipe that was extending out from the ground, which by the way is really stupid. I hope they fucking fixed it. But I went, wah! And then I just also skidded across the floor. It was a basketball court, like not a nicely done basketball court. So I had like the way a motorcycle accident whips you off the bike makes it really hard to tuck and roll. And I tried to protect my face, I tried to protect my head, but it like phew, you know. it just phew, like a Beyblade, you know. It's not the same as getting out of a car crash, because you have if you're coming out of a moving car, there's a chance that you can land on your feet first when you're getting out of the car, and then you tuck and roll, right? But if it's a motorbike, you go whoop, like a Beyblade. You were driving the bike on a basketball court. So it's the city plaza, which is like it was a really big open space, like just a big park, and then there was a basketball court in the middle of it, and then it's surrounded by grassy area, and then there's another basketball court. It's like a baby basketball court, not really like a full-size one. And then there's like a little mini auditorium stage area. It's just a plaza. I don't know if I can look up pictures actually. This is an old ass picture. Where's a proper picture? This is like all the way up north. You mean Google Maps? Damn, I never realized it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. Like my province. If that's the market... where is my house? Or where's my mom's house, technically? To be fair, it's a pretty big place. I know we're close to the market. Is it this? It's this! I found it! What? How do I... Can I not Google Maps it? Oh. I mean, like, Street View it. It looks so... Why does it look so blurry? Is there a way for me to see this better? I'll just take a picture. Can I go in here? That's a pretty good spot. Okay, I'm taking a picture. Oh, it's huge. Ta-dan! So this is the area I was motorbiking in. So there's like a fuck-ass court in the middle of all that, and it's literally just cement. And then the rest of it used to be like pretty grassy. And then there's like a little stage area on the right side. And then these are like just little hut areas. But that's like an open spot, and you can do whatever the fuck you want there. And I took my uncle's motorbike. Where's the pipe? If you zoom in really closely, if you... Wait, I know exactly where it is, because this pissed me the fuck off. You see that patch of grass? pipe! Just a plastic pipe sticking out of that. And it almost killed me. Why is there just a plastic pipe there? We don't know. No one knows. It was just exposed piping and we're like, why? If it's supposed to be for a fucking drain, why is it exposed? That bitch almost killed me. So I went shoo-yoo. I got whipped across that that paved area. This court thingy. Oh. What does that say? Raw. Raw. Oh, that's not the... So I skidded from that pipe across that court thingy. And then I got, bruised, on my legs, a little bit on my hips, and then my back. The back part was from hitting the bike from, like, the back chair thingy of the bike. And I didn't realize that I had that bruise until I got back home to Manila. So I was just covered in bruises. And I showed up to college. I'm like, hey guys, look what happened to me over the summer. And I just showed them my bruises on like, my legs. And they're like, whoa, what happened to you? And I was like, I was learning how to ride a motorbike. I'm tough as shit. It's just because of a stupid pipe. Man. Man. Can't believe I almost died to a pipe. While internally she's in constant pain. Yeah. Essentially. I miss that place, but also not really, because it gets really hot there. It's cold at night because it's like up north, so a little further away from the equator. No, it's closer to the equator, but somehow it's really cold at night. Somehow, for some reason. Wait. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. The Philippines is above the equator. Why are we considered Southeast Asia? Because we're in the southeast of Asia, not southeast of the world, of the part of Asia in part of the equator. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up and go to work. No way I just flubbed that. And in my, okay, I don't know why, but in my brain, I'm like, oh, we're Southeast Asia, so we're below the equator. What the hell-y? The seedment has a huge factor to whether or not it carries cold or hot air towards you. Like the UK should be a frozen wasteland, but hot air is carried through the wind and water. Well, you can tell the hot air to suck my sadness and disappear. I want it to be not hot. It's too hot. East Asia, China, Korea, Japan, you're considered the south part. Okay, but yeah, but I don't know why in my brain that Southeast Asia meant I'm south of the equator. Equator. I'm just a girl. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl in the world. saw that you let me breathe. That's not what they're describing. Well, I know that now. What? Okay, lock in, chat. It's time for the ultimate lock-in stream of all time. Are you ready? If you guys are working along, I need you to put your to-do lists in the chat. And at the end of the stream, you guys better be done with that shit. It better be done. You better be productive as fuck. If you're gaming, that's fine. That's still, you know, you progress in game. Still put your quests in the chat.
And if you're a good sea buddy,
you'll do exactly just that. Thank you. Excuse me. Ooh, today at work I had a really cool conversation with my boss about projects that we're gonna work on this week or this semester. And she was saying like, oh yeah, there's like not much for you to do just yet, maybe at the end of this week. So because I'm just like front desk girly pop and I don't have any other side projects, like big projects that I need to do in the meantime until transition's kind of done for the semester, I can chill. And tomorrow she works from home, which means I'm allowed to bring a book to work tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide on what book to read. I'm either gonna bring and reread the 48 Laws of Power, or I'm gonna bring a book called Bird by Bird. And it's a really cool, like, I'm gonna bring it on my ebook reader. And it's a book about like writing and life philosophies and stuff. Very interesting. So either of those two. Time to drive home. Be safe! Drive safe! Mero! I've been thinking about reading Strange Houses, which is completely different from your book selections. Strange Houses as in like Henai? Henai? Hello! Strange. Uketsu? Yeah. Is that not Henai? It's the one where there's like a weird, like on the second floor there's I don't know. On the second floor they have like a bedroom with it's for the kid, but then there's like no windows or something. Yeah, it's written by Uketsu. Uketsu is actually a YouTuber. If you're curious, he does really weird content that I don't want to watch because I'm scared. And then he's really well known for like cryptic videos or something. And then he turned one of his ideas into the book, and then it got turned into a manga, and then it's getting turned into an actual show, I think. But yeah. But he scares me a little bit. I see so many videos about the series itself because it's like, oh, that's really cool. And it's also like, if you're also aware of this book, it's called House of Leaves. No, is it House of Leaves? It's the one where like the house like changes internally. But it's like a really weirdly written book, I think. It's like, the book itself is a mystery. Yeah, it is, yeah. People, the book called House of Leaves got really famous, and then people, found out about, strange houses, and they thought it was kind of the same, which I guess in some kind of concept, perchance, but also not really. But yeah. Some books I just don't wanna... Oh no. I'm not interested either because it looks like a headache to read through. And I'm all for innovative ideas. I just have very small brain. There's also a book called shit, I can't remember. But there's a I'm pretty sure it got nominated for a Pulitzer. Where it's the book of it's written by, or the main character is like a mom that's like slowly losing her sense of self because her life is so mundane. But then the way the book is written is it is one big run-on sentence. So instead of full stops and paragraphs and proper structuring and dialogue, it's just one big run-on sentence stopped by either commas or semicolons. And I read an excerpt, and no, I can't believe that won a Pulitzer, by the way. That's crazy. It is a pain to read. It did give me an aneurysm, just the tiniest excerpt. Hold on, let me look it up. If you Google it, by the way, it's not Angel Down. Angel Down is new. I guess a Pulitzer nomination. I guess it got nominated. Angel Down is this year's run-on sentence book. Uh, 2015? Shit, I can't find it. Other book. I can't find it! God damn it. They're only talking about Angel Down. There's another book that's a run-on sentence from like the 2010s or something. It got nominated, didn't win. Angel Down sounds like a cool thing, but I hate that it's a run-on sentence. And I thought when I first saw a tweet about Angel Down, I thought that was like, do you guys, if you frequent TikTok, there's this mini series called The Angel Machine or Angel Engine, which very unfortunately is AI generated, like the art of it, but the person that it's analog horror. And I saw a YouTube video talking about it, and I've seen some of it. It came across my For You page at one point, but I skipped because I wasn't a fan of the AI generated stuff. But really coolly enough, the creator was actually they made an announcement that they were partnering with artists to make it real, that isn't AI generated. The concept itself seems really cool and really cryptic, and I really like analog horror that isn't pure body horror, because I think most analog horror kind of relies on body horror, where it's like, oh, this person's face looks really creepy when you zoom in, or like high contrast and it's black and white and it's like really creepy face and stuff like that. But analog horror could be a lot more, I think. And I think Angel Engine, or whatever the fuck it's called, it's a really cool concept. I'm excited to see it non-AI mode. Yes. A lot of people put down AI, but I feel for writers and creators it's good to create a concept that helps people visualize it better, to bring it to life. Since not every writer or creator is an artist and such. I think it's like, I think I appreciate it in a way where it's like, okay, cool. It is a tool to many extents. I will not shy away from the fact that I have used ChatGPT or Copilot every once in a while. It is with deep guilt, however, because AI data centers are very not ethical or sustainable or eco-friendly whatsoever, and I'm very much against AI generators specifically. I think there has to be more education on what good AI and bad AI is, and I would hope that there are more rules on, like, ethical rules and lessons on copyright protection and intellectual property. I think it's a good tool, and I think the world was headed towards that direction, period. There just has to be, if people, especially the IT industry, if they want this to be the long-term solution, they have to do it sustainably. There's no point in you investing tens and thousands and hundreds of millions into data centers, and then the world goes to shit and nobody's gonna be around to use your AI models because the world is so fucking polluted and there's no clean water and everybody dies because you wanted to generate a silly little cat video instead of just, you know, hiring someone that learned skills to do it. How does sustainability help next quarter's profits? Girly Pop, OpenAI is bankrupt. OpenAI is bankrupt because there was no sustainability. Read into it. I'm not gonna dive into what happened to OpenAI, but it's so funny. It is so funny. It's so fucking funny. If, like... And I think it's sad. Not to ramble on too much about it. It's just... A few years ago, everybody was panicking because the World Health Organization released official data of, like, a timer until when we hit the point on Earth when resources will no longer be reforageable or reused, like completely depleted, and then we have to rely on synthetic materials and food. They gave us a timer on when climate change is gonna hit its peak and shit the bricks. That was just a few years ago, and it threw everybody into a frenzy. And then suddenly, AI! Wow, guys! We don't care about the sludge running into open waters. It's so sad. It's so sad. And, like, I wanna talk about it, and I wanna be helpful. But one, I don't think I know enough, and I genuinely understand that. I've talked to a friend about it because I've come to realize this in the last year. I kind of am a very manic person when it comes to the end of the world, and I think that shows with the zombie apocalypse stuff, but just in general, you know? I cannot imagine, and maybe this is selfish, why am I busting booty to earn money, save money, invest in my future if that future is in an overpopulated 50-degree Celsius apartment in a barren wasteland? What is the point of life if I, as a human being, am knowledgeable that shit is gonna hit the fan and the world is gonna be a desolate, apocalyptic, modern wasteland of no proper air conditioning and expensive water? And at the start of it all it took was planting some goddamn trees! And no one wanted to do it! No, guys! Teslas are the future! It's gonna save us so much gas and energy! It's sustainable! But also, look! I put face into ChatGPT, it turned me into a Disney character! Hello?! And I think that's so sad! That's so sad! Oh, so because I recently exposed my real birthday, which is April 22, that's Earth Day. So when I was in grade school, every time my birthday came around, every single mall in Manila was like, by the way, guys, it's Earth Day today. Let's be mindful of the resources that we use. We're gonna turn our electricity off 1 hour a day to preserve electricity, to preserve power. We're gonna lower air conditioning in certain areas. And my brain, like, okay, I don't know why we don't do this often enough. I don't know why we don't do this once a month. But as a kid, they're like, Mero, your birthday is on Earth Day. You must be like super Earth conscious. I was like, oh my god, we have to take care of nature. We must nurture nature before it's too late. I wrote an article when I was in grade school about social responsibility towards its own home, towards society's own home, which is the Earth. And it was just literally a random fucking essay for class that got featured in the school's magazine. Like, it showed up there and I was like, huh? And I talked to my teacher about it and she was like, it was just such a touching and moving essay that I just had to ask the journalism club to put it on the magazine. All of the teachers loved it. You're so Earth conscious, Mero. So yeah, I am kind of manic about the Earth now. They've kind of ingrained it into my brain. I wish I could do more. I wish I could put in effort that shows tangible results. My only sad thing of it is like, I would love to do something, but it's also so discouraging to feel as though me doing something doesn't really help, because it's, even if I'm like in an organization that like hustles and grinds to make the world a better place, there's 8 billion zillion people doing the exact opposite. And that's sad. We're fucking 3D printing dragons! We're putting more microplastics into the earth for fucking dragons! Those fuck-ass ugly dragons that are constantly sold at conventions even though they're like the same free Blender file. Oh my god. I'm just sad. Sorry. I didn't mean to ramble about this. Sorry. Plant some trees. No. Microplastics and balls. I think a lot of people blame ordinary people when the whole reason data centers are a problem is because rich people are getting away with people spinning a story about how AI to invest in them. It's always the rich people. It's always the rich people. In my brain, I think it's so selfish. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get political about it, but this is a very general statement. Rich people suck. You could take not even like $100,000 out of a rich person's bank account and it won't even do anything in the greater scheme of things to their portfolio. 100K in comparison to a billionaire's net worth is so small. But 100K could do so much for so many things. But no, guys, let's go to space! Let's go to space, guys! Fuck! Oh my god. My god. What do you think of the theory that all people are selfish? It's complicated. It's very complicated. I think there has to be humans innately are born. I am of the belief that humans are born in neutral with the capacity to be both good and or evil. Now, there is no way for us to judge based off of the past. It's hard for us to tell when evil began. People would point to Pandora's box. People would attribute it to religion, where there's the origin of evil and all that stuff. But on a scientific note, it's hard to pinpoint where evil started. Because I would think, or I know that evil or selfishness or hatred always starts with survival. Maybe not always. There are special cases where it's some people are kind of born with a few wires crossed. I know that is psychopathy, however you say it, is a thing. I haven't studied enough about the origins of that, whether that's from birth or it's from environmental development or anything. But generally speaking, I think evil traits and evil actions stem from survival instincts. Now, I don't think all people are selfish. I think to do something for myself wherein I gain personal satisfaction is not selfish, because that is autonomy. I think kindness is innate, and from mutual kindness, sense of community is born, and a strong sense of community can lead to many good things. But then humans evolved into greedy humans because of other people's survival instincts, causing other people to realize, shit, it really is to each their own. You know? Now, good and evil, I believe, especially or specific to today's society, is very subjective. No one is the forefront speaker on what is good or bad, There is a common understanding of morality, but there is no one to tell you what is good or bad. We have a quote-unquote common understanding or common sense of if you kill someone, that's bad. But who said so, right? And I'm not saying that killing is good. And I'm not saying, like, anything like that. It's more like it's hard to tell. It's hard to say that people are innately selfish or innately good because we don't have a proper baseline for it, for what is good or bad. Now, I mean, we do, but that's like a common unwritten set of rules out there and for philosophy's sake. And then there's laws that are like, let's add sense to common sense. No, let's add logistics and structure to common sense. And laws are for the mass, for the masses, you know. If you do something for someone else and it makes you feel good, if it's in their benefit as well, how is that selfish? Is it selfish for me to say that I want to become a good person? I think self-fulfillment is not selfish. It is, according to Maslow, a need. Your highest need. Attunement? What's it called? Self-actualization. Empathy isn't something we inherently have. Exactly! How are you gonna have empathy if you don't have a community or an environment to develop that feeling? How do you feel bad for someone if that someone doesn't exist, you know? It's just about semantics and yeah. I think you can be selfish if you're like if your desires are in spite of other people's good. What? Like, if I eat hot chip and it make me feel good, that's not selfish. If I steal hot chip from someone and it make me feel good, that's selfish. Morality is subjective. But there is common sense and common decency, and community. Community is important. Because at the end of the day, especially in the year of our Lord 2026, community is kind of all you have. I don't think we're at a point in time anymore where it's like you can be an island. Like maybe if you're genuinely that self-reliable, then yeah, but community is important. Who's the people making your food and serving it? That's community. Whether you know them or not, that's community. Your neighbor that is or isn't cleaning up the trash in the driveway, that's community. Good or bad. Something like that. And yes, we did get sidetracked, but that's okay. My dad always says that being a good Catholic or being a good religious person is always going to depend on whether you are just a good person in general. Not whether you're getting down on your knees at the church pews every Sunday and saying all the prayers word per word by heart. But it's the good that you do that matters. There's a synthetic way of being good. Then there's the genuine way of being good. And it doesn't take much to know what is or isn't genuinely good. So when you said you were going to hell before, listen, I'm a good person. I just be into some weird shit. According to some people, I like women, so I'm going to hell. One might say that liking anime will put you in hell. I think it's important to recognize how what people think is good is actually dangerous and toxic, like forcing a community on others. Look, there's like a natural community, and then there's an imposed community. I think like telling people, by the way, you're in our circle, you have to play by these rules. That's not community, that's dictatorship. Sorry. Not really. You can be kind to someone that lives next to you without having to be like, oh shit, you're gay? Stop that. Nah, that's not community. There's a real sense of community. And if you don't want to be bothered by other people, that's fine. But like, you still coexist with billions of people on this planet. That's it. That's community. If they don't let you in, then we're all screwed. Yeah! I wanna believe in reincarnation. I would like to think that I will be reborn someday, somewhere in another life. And I won't be conscious or aware of it. But I would think that my soul could jump from one state of being into another. And I hope Mero's next life is a good one. That's all. Now, if Dante's Inferno was real, I got some repenting to do, dog. Even the first circle's kind of scary. Oh, I'm getting pinged. Okay. Dante's Inferno is fantasy, you don't have to worry about it. It even has everyone the author hates in hell. See, I think I watched the animated series. I know there was an animated series of it. yeah, 2010. And the art style is really cool. I remember we watched this in class in my all-girls Catholic high school, and I was very amused by the art style. And I was telling my friends, I was like, guys, this is anime! I remember EA hired fake protect. What? Why? Of course, it's an animated series of autism for. You should watch it. To be completely honest with you, I genuinely think you should watch it, and not from like a religious standpoint or anything. You genuinely should just watch it because it's a good fucking anime. It's so well done. It's so good. I watched the original black and white silent film. No, thank you. Attention span issues. I could never. Oh. ちょっと。What was that? Sorry, my manager friend is. She's talking to me. She just said, Mero, we gotta get your numbers up. I'm trying! Well, not really. Ow! Fuck. How do I get my numbers up? No, I'm not gonna dive into that too much. It's okay. Ah, micro celebrity status. We must. I wonder how people do it. Maybe it's like... I know there are people that just like organically pop off. And obviously I don't stream enough to be worried about this. But I will be streaming enough to be worried about this. And I want to do well. And I have so many cool projects that I'm working on. It would be really cool if people saw it and acknowledged it. Playing the flavor of the month game. The flavor of the month game is always first person and it makes me sick. That's the sucky part. I can never do Minecraft SMPs. There's so many. I was thinking about this like the entire week of just how much nicer life would be if I could do this like full time. If I didn't have to balance like a full-time job. So I could come home, have energy to do all the cool stuff that I wanted to do. Because in my brain, I have a blueprint for how to be a successful VTuber. I didn't study data analysis for nothing. Like, I worked in social media at some point. It's a lot of time and energy. If you don't have money to have other people do the small work for you, you have to do all the small work. But holy fuck, it's a lot. That's okay. One day at a time. This is sad because this stuff is really fun and I'm really enjoying it now. It took me so long to get out of my burnout of being a VTuber because of like certain things. And now I'm like in the sauce and I'm like, ah. It's hard to do so many cool projects if it's like hitting like only a few people, you know? I have so many tabs open! There's a third-person mod for Subnautica. I'll check it out. I would say in your situation, try to just have as much fun as you can doing this. Well, I wanna... The thing is, for me to be able to do it is I need money. So I need it to still be sustainable. To some degree. So anyway, I bought Project Hail Mary on Amazon Prime and it's playing on the side as we work. I love Project Hail Mary. I have so much sentimental attachment to it. But I don't know why it's playing so low. I know why it's playing so low. Sorry. It has been fixed. I wonder if the hype will kill it. Not at all. Not at all. This is one of those things where it's like, it's mainstream, but for good reason, like actual good reason, not just like hearsay. And I think it's climbed up to be like my favorite show ever. Like my favorite movie ever. I don't watch things most people like. You'll like it. You'll like it. I hope there comes a day when Markiplier and Ryan Gosling work on a movie together. That'd be so funny. I'd say it lived up to the hype. Yeah! Mero had hyped us to the moon. Yeah! The Tau Seti. Sadly, I can't take Markiplier seriously as an actor since you know I see him so much as a content creator. I think that's fair. Before I ever saw him as an actor, I saw him as a creative director because I thought In Space with Markiplier was such a big project for just a YouTube film back then. And then now he was involved in a couple more cool projects, and I think it's just cool. And to be fair, he never really started off as like a movie guy, but he grew into it, and I'm excited to see where else it goes. I think it's a fresh take. I wouldn't call it Hollywood acting, but I think it's cool. I also really like his way of being like, oh, I have this one cool idea, let's roll with the bit and take it seriously. I think I'm that kind of person in terms of like wanting to do things. The one big audio drama I'm working on is literally like, oh, imagine this, and then it's just like now thousands of words in a single Google Doc. That's slowly growing to be even more. No. I'd keep thinking of clips of him the whole time and it would take me out of the experience. I guess that's fair. Can you see picture-in-picture on my stream? No, okay. I didn't realize Amazon Prime could do picture-in-picture. Am I smart? I love this movie so much. study actors and try not to have a personality outside of acting. Like who? I can't think of anyone that... Like, nothing comes to mind when you say that. I think certain actors just... Their way of acting is just how they are. Like, I would argue that Sylvester Stallone is kind of that. Or maybe like the guy that played the wizard in The Wizard of Oz. Or Wicked. Can't remember his name. Jeff Goldblum. I think Jeff Goldblum is typically Jeff Goldblum. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair. He is a very whimsical guy. Wasn't he in, Transformers? No, there's a different whimsical guy in Transformers. Shit, who's that guy? He's probably in 2. There was kind of a whimsical guy in the Transformers movies. I can't remember who. The guy that takes them to the helicopter. No! No! The guy that was like with them in the parking lot at the Museum of Air or whatever. Was that not Jeff Goldblum? There's literally a Reddit post saying Jeff Goldblum and Transformers Mandela Effect. r/Mandela Effect. Does anybody else remember Jeff Goldblum being in Transformers movie? Whenever I saw him in other movies, I always saw, oh yeah, that's the guy from Transformers. I was talking to my mom and a friend, and the friend said that Jeff Goldblum went to his archery thing or something and asked if he was in Transformers. Turns out he's not. John Turturro looks somewhat familiar. Who the fuck? No, that's not him! Yeah, Wicked. I didn't mean to say Wizard. I don't know why I said Wizard of Oz. Transformers Museum of Aeronautics. National Airspace Museum. Is it Transformers 1 or 2? Which Transformers movie was there a big plane museum? Revenge of the Fallen. best. It could not have been John Turturro. No freaking way. I genuinely thought Goldblum was in... Now I'm bothered. Now I'm bothered. Oh yeah, he was in Independence Day. I fucking love Independence Day. I can't believe he's not in Transformers. What? Transformers 2 has a museum, and for some reason there's a giant abandoned airlock in the back of the National... Guys, it's okay. It's Transformers. I swear I thought he was in Transformers! How many of these Transformers movies is... A lot! All of them! The live ones. I never watched the shows. I'm gonna stop playing Project Hail Mary because it's making me want to focus on the show. I am, however, playing the Wicked album. No one mourns the wicked. Good news. She's dead. But yeah, I watched all the Transformers movies. My parents really liked them. So we watched them in cinemas. Good news. She's dead. The wickedest witch there ever was. She's dead. Grateful, let us rejoice of lie that goodness could subdue. The good will conquer evil. Is Wicked a very girly pop movie, or are there guys who have actually watched it without being pulled in by friends or a girl? Well, first of all, I think the primary audience, or like the primary initial audience of musical theater are women. The likeliness of men being the majority audience in a musical theater is kind of low. Maybe almost 50-50, but it's always going to be the girly pops first. And I've talked to friends about this, and for some reason, my guy friends are just like, yeah, I just don't see the point of watching a show where everybody breaks out into song. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense, it's whimsical! Also, I really liked Glee, the show. So I just like musical stuff. They can appeal to men, but also they cast Ariana Grande in Wicked, so... And she did amazing. But, again, majority of the fans are gonna be girls. And it is a girl movie. Like, and it's a girl book. It's a story about a girl. Hamilton and Epic are absolutely for the boys too. Yeah, for sure. I think Hamilton, again, most of the Hamilton initial fans were girly pops, but that's purely because it's musical theater. I also found out that there was some kind of statistic where theater kids of our generation, like let's say Gen Z, you can say they grew up on Disney, but not Disney classic movies where it's like musicals, like High School Musical, Camp Rock, all that fun stuff. There was like, it was the demographic or something was like 60 to 70% girls. And then a lot of the kids that grew up to be theater kids from this generation started with, you know, Hannah Montana, High School Musical, and stuff like that. Like, even Les Miserables, the story is not a girly pop story. But when it came out, majority was still girls. And I don't know why. Maybe there's just a societal idea that musical theater is just for the girly pops first before it is for everybody. But I think it's for everybody. And I think men could afford to be appealed to by musical theater. Men just need more whimsy. You just need more whimsy in your life. I'm good. Stop it! Don't be miserable! Have whimsy! Whimsy is good for you! Actually, no, because then, if you're a whimsical bitch, you kind of just realize that life is pretty dull. And maybe that makes sense. You kind of see that there isn't much whimsy in life. And then you're just sad. Whimsy every now and then, a casual whim job. I wish I didn't read that out loud! Man! You're horrible! Why would... No! No! Not the whim jobs! No! I love my community. Community! Yeah! We were just talking about that. Is this selfish? Are whim jobs selfish? That's not what I mean when I say you need to add more whimsy. Is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So, I'll make good. When I meet the wizard. Once I prove my worth, then I meet the wizard. What I've waited for since birth. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No. You'll say to me, I see who you truly are. A girl on who I can rely. And that's how we'll begin. The wizard and I. Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sorry. My whole life will change. Then you meet the wizard. No one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. And all of us has to love you. And by the wizard you're acclaimed. And his gift or this curse I have inside. Maybe at last I'll know why. As we work hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Alphaba, a girl who is so superior. Shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degree and if I you? Hi, Mogu. Alright, why not? I'll reply. What a pair will be, wizard and I. What a pair will be. I am giving you whimsy. This is not a whim job. My future is unlimited. Almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy. I swear someday there'll be a celebration through us. That's all to do with me. With the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I may not show it, I'd be so happy I could melt for the rest of my life. And I want nothing else till I die. I used to want to be a theater singer, sadly. My dear father, there's been some confusion over rooming here at Shiz. But of course I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe. Ba-bow. Bow. Ba-bow. Bang, bang. Ba-bow. Ba-ba-ba-bow. Bow. I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. Bow. Ba-ba-da-ba-bow. What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name? Unadulterated loathing for your face, your voice, your clothing. I love it all. flash begin to crawl. Simple order loading. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure and so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast. I read so slow. And I will be loathing you my whole life. Dear God, when you were just too good. How do you say that I don't think I could? Galinda, you're a martyr. We're working on a voice pack. And yes, it is a blurred page. Because it's a secret! Excuse me. Someone so disgusting. We just want to tell you. Sigh! We share your loathing. Unadulterated loathing. I laid eyes on you. My voice is flushing. We love it all. Oh, what is this feeling? Does it have a name? Yes, loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure and so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, ever loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long. Ba-bum. I think I revised this at work, so I think this part's good. Oh. And a lot of this is gonna be edited as I record anyway, so I just want to make sure I have the details down. False to me. The trouble with schools is they always teach the wrong lesson. Believe me, I've been kicked out of enough of them to know. They want you to become less callow, less shallow. But I say, why invite stress in? Stop studying strife and learn to live the unexamined life. Dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where turf is smooth. Life is painless for the brainless. Why think too hard when it's so soothing? Hello! Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life. Through life. How's the cringe coming along? It's coming. I have like 6,000 words.
go down to the Asda's ballroom. We'll meet there later tonight. We can dance till the slide. Find the prettiest girl, give her a whirl.
Right on down to the Asda's ballroom.
Come on, follow me.
We'll be happy to be there.
Out of the Asda's, if only because dust is what we come through. Knowing nothing matters. See the tragically beautiful girl, the one in the chair. It seems so unfair. We could go on a spree, and not she. I know someone would be my hero. There's somewhere to go invite her.
Is this just jank metal karaoke stream? Yes. I think most work streams kind of end up being that, no? Let's be real. All I do is sing to myself. It's horrible. I need to stop. I'm shutting up now. We're locking in! And eating dinner. Hello! This voice pack's getting really long. You don't see the work? Good. It's supposed to be hidden. This is the work. Wada 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 wada. Maybe it's too filtered. Wait, let me... I think that's fine. Nothing really changed. Now it's actually clear that they're sentences.
Because I'm in this chair.
There we go.
We deserve each other. Don't you see this is our chance? We deserve each other.
Don't we balk?
Let's dance.
Whenever I see someone as fortunate than I, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. I love Wicked. I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, the toughest case I've yet to face, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead. And yes, indeed, you will be. You're gonna be popular. Rubber boys, when you talk to boys, no ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. Under the right cohorts, you'll be good at sports. For the slang you've got to know. So let's start, cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. It's for me to be who you'll be. La la, la la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or not? Don't make me laugh. They're popular. Right!
just not quite as popular as me.
Holy shit! This place is huge. I'm doing research! What is this? 2019.
Stitch. Eyes meet. Sudden silence. Sudden heat. Heart sleep. In a giddy world. Be that boy.
Oh, 1 second. Ah!
Don't dream too far. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be that one. I'm not that girl. Every so often we learn to steal. Might have been, that doesn't move the ache we feel when reality sets back in. I'd smile, light in. She who's been so, she wins him. With a gentle curve, the girl I chose.
What? Oh. There you go. Now my Spotify is visible. I'm not that girl. Kind of. Maybe I'll put it behind me.
Magic only wounds the heart. I wasn't born for the rush and pearl. Loves her so.
Y'all's schools are crazy.
One short day, one short day in the Emerald City. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day, one short day. You want to visit? Dress salons and libraries, houses, museums, 100 wonders I've never seen, and it's all green. Where we belong, I wanna be in this holy boy. So I'll be back for good someday, and make my way before the day will wonder and enjoy. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day to have a lifetime of fun. One short day and we're warning the city. You'll know we've been here. A magical wise one. Magical wise one. There's a gym? School is insane. So now I kind of want to change. Where is it? Okay. Fetch the Grammarly! That's not the map for it. How do I do street view? Why can't I do street view? Oh. Stop, may choose major itinerary is making all us merrier. Is this it? Holy fuck, it's huge. Stereo. This can't be the whole school. It is? It's next to a mall. In the Emerald City. This, what the fuck? This place is huge. The city. Holy fuck.
California scares me.
We're just two Chick-fil-A, two best friends.
And then there's another school here. What? How many schools do you need in a single area? This is a school? This is a school? Are you a school? No, you're a park. Cali's scary! Another school? Another school? Y'all got a lot of people. Look how many houses there are. Holy. This is scary. I mean, I get it. It depends on how many people there are. Another school! Another school! Oh my god. This is crazy. Sentimental. Okay. Grade school, middle school, and high school tends to be separate. Oh. Then there's public and private. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We just have high school and grade school all in one place back home, right?
Happy how you've hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. I hope you're happy too. It's a mission to feed your own ambition. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now.
Just say you're sorry.
We went the wizard, what you've worked and waited for. You can have all you ever wanted. No, but I don't want it. I can't want it anymore.
Something is not the same.
I'm through with
Playing. I fixed it! The rules of someone else's game.
too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to find gravity. I think I'll try. you can't pull me down. Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I'm lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. Defying gravity, kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Unlimited. Excuse me. If we work in tandem, excuse me, then just you and I, defying gravity. With you and I, defying gravity, they'll never bring us down. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Yes, bless me. Thank you, thank you.
I hope you're happy. Now that you're doing this, I hope it brings you bliss.
I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend. No! Leave her alone! She hasn't done anything wrong! I'm the one you want! It's me! It's me! So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying so low, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. I'm gonna shut up now. Work stream, yay! She's so productive. Defying gravity. In all of us, no wizard that there is or was.
She's really promise them that this is a metaphor. Just want you to come inside. Enter to the back door house tour. This is essential.
Trying to see if there's like Spotify started recommending me audiobooks and I'm like, I don't know.
My house is on Whittaker Avenue. My house is especially built for you.
Yeah, none of these really speak to me. Hold on.
Could be your house too.
Do you mouth the words when you type? Not really. Do I? Wait, do I? Is my mouth moving while I type? Ew, it's moving! Ew! No, I don't mouth it out. You know when you're like breathing and your mouth is slowly agape, but you're not like breathing through your mouth. It's just like, how do I explain? I'm biting my lip. I'm biting my lip. I'm sorry. I'm not mouthing it out. I'm biting my my bottom lip. So it looks like I'm chewing on something, but no, I don't mouth it out, no. I type faster than I think is the best way to put it. See, I'll do it right now. It looks weird. Ew. If I'm like reading, sometimes I'll mouth it out just so I don't get lost in the sauce. not be self-conscious. You're mean. You guys are mean. You want me to suffer. You want me to die.
The continental with you. You can be my American. Ha ha boy. I've been touring sad, kissing my Swedish boy over FaceTime. Oh no, opening up would make me a headline. Boots, that's my ego boost. Scheduling blues for a minute. Yeah, I'm that girl, I've been there. What can I say? Don't be the girl you're talking to. I'm so shady. I don't remember. Who sent you? You say it's over, but I keep fucking with you. And every time I do, I wake up with this love hangover. You got me pouring for two. Swore I'd never do it again till you came over. I started lying with you, and every time I do, I wake up with this love hangover. Swore I'd never do it again. I did it again. Call me back. Don't you know I'll never do it again?
You guys like to listen to music when you're working? I like to, but I get too distracted.
Look around. See what I'm for this, just to give it up now. If you don't swim, don't drown. Don't move. You look so perfect standing there, my American Apparel underwear. And I know now that I'm so down. If 16 is a work of art, I got your name tattooed in an outline.
I wonder if listening to classical music is gonna help me. But I'm scared because it's probably like copywritten. I need to find royalty-free classical music. or like non-AI generated. What the fuck is Mint playing? What the fuck is Forbidden Solitaire? Minto?
You look so perfect sitting there in my American Apparel underwear. And I know now that I'm so down.
Oh, Chopin! Come on, chop in. Chop, chop. Not a fan of that one. That's just scary. What the fuck? Anyway. Back to 50 seconds. 50 seconds, 5 seconds of summer. Yes, we are still working. I just wanted to see if there was like a music I could play. Can you hear me typing? Yeah? Okay.
So good at it. I'll always be your
What kind of terrifying government agency document is this? It's a voice pack. That's the terrifying government agency document. A meroumiko voice pack. Horrible! 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 Imagine the CIA or the FBI got triggered from me saying that on stream, and they're like, "What document?" And then open it, and it's a VTuber voice pack.
Just moving on, I see a shadow, I see it even when the lights off. Made a promise if in 4 months this feeling ain't gone, I'll fuck this city, I'm moving to Saskatchewan. And it's not over till it's over. She got away. She got away. She's got away. She's got away. She got away.
Okay. We're at 6,700 words. 6,700.
Make you feel better. It's not a walk in the park to love each other.
Rokunana! Can't deny you're worth it.
'Cause after all this time, I'm still into you. This should be over, butterflies. I'm into you. I'm into you. This far.
Six, seven.
I'm into you, and I wonder how we got this far. I really do wonder.
Ooh. Wait, maybe this is a good part to end it. Ooh, wait. Okay, wait. There's okay. So far I am 6,900 words into this thing. 6,900, haha, nice. Specifically 32 pages of holy fuck.
God loves fucking embarrassing.
Which I think is a pretty good amount for a single voice pack. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like it.
I'll give up anything.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it at this length. And then start recording tomorrow. Or even maybe later. Actually, no, it's 9. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. And then after that is gonna be like part 2 if people like it. Because to be fair, this is a lot of effort for a single voice pack that I'm not selling for too much. So I'm gonna produce it as best as I can. Well, not really. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. What time is it? I just said it was 9. I'm streaming tomorrow at 9 p.m. So around this time tomorrow, we are playing Tonka Ton Ton, which is a demo, a blacksmithing pixel game demo. I want to feature more demos as the days come. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm gonna end it here because I would like to take a break and get out of the closet because it's really warm in here. And I actually got it done! Fuck you guys! You guys thought I'd be distracted, and I was, but I did it anyway. And I think that's what matters! That's what matters! Where'd I go? Video studio? Wow. Okay, let's see who we can... Yeah, Mero's powerful, yeah! Spite wins! Always, always, always. Growth out of spite, kings. If you haven't yet, I have a different zombie apocalypse audio drama on my channel. Link in chat right now. Feel free to check it out. That one's free. And it's really cringe. And you guys are my big brother in that one. But yeah. Who can we rate into? Why you always come around and taking all my love from me? Boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent. Who to raid into? Hey man. Oh, I like my boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent. Let's raid into Jackie. She's playing Pragmata. Ooh. Hey man! Child, why you always come running on me? Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for dropping by. I will see you tomorrow. We're playing a game. Hopefully, this voice pack will be done by the end of the week. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye! Bye!